Okay, so I'm about to start wiring up the console for the most part. I went and grabbed another one of these. This is what I use to distribute out the outputs in the 12 volt and ground. So got that. Got some more of these because I was low on these. Those are what I'll use with that. Then you got a 50-foot spool of the stranded 12 gauge, 50 feet, which will be more than plenty. Won't use all of that. The red to go with it, and then some smaller zip ties instead of using those big guys there. These are the shielded female connectors to the spade, and that's just so when these go on the switches, just to protect against any shorting if they get loose or anything like that, with obviously all the vibration. And then just a couple screws to hold these down. I didn't want to use regular wood screws because the ones I have are too long. And then just some... Okay, since it's painted, now I wired it up for the most part. Basically got it as far as I can get it without it being in the actual truck, and that's mainly because all of the empty set screws are essentially to something. Console got another little once over, and that was just for the sake of covering up my markings for the switch cutouts. This guy over here I decided to add. It'll be base amp, mids and highs amp, voltmeter, backup camera. Voltmeter will be right here. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to put the backup camera right there, the screen for it. But this right here is essentially going to be LEDs inside the console, so obviously there's not a lot of light that gets in here, and then when I want to actually, work on something or mess with the little set screws or anything like that, I can flip a switch and have that LED strip there, and then this LED strip here. The double-sided tape's a little wide, but I'm not too worried about that as long as the LED strip doesn't come down. So here's some of my issues I had with this. You can see I put screws down here so it wouldn't fall anymore, but that broke loose. So you can see this is really loose. Wasn't really anything to support the amp. It wasn't vibrating. So other than that, this glue joint's broken, so that went in a little bit. I pushed it back out. See, glue joint's broken here. Bondo's broken or cracking. Bondo cracks. Big Bondo crack here, so essentially everything's working. So it's in. All the distributions in. It's a little messy right there. That's just extra length of RCAs and stuff. And it actually kind of needs to be messy like that. Not really messy, but I need slack. And then you have to remember there will be mids there, so those holes will be covered up. And that slack's basically so things are accessible to work on if I need to troubleshoot. So I guess I'll get a view from the other side and put everything sort of back together completely. Okay, so here you can see console. Let me grab, just kind of give you all a more finalized kind of look. That CT Sounds 4-channel is about as old as that previous console. I think it's like 3 or 4 years old, maybe older than that. So there, kind of see the console. I think it turned out pretty good. Can't wait to get the new set of mids ordered, fill those holes up. So I'll have 4 of these guys, and that's pretty much it. Here's the console now. This is hopefully how it'll be for a while. It actually kind of worked out well with the top piece fitting a little snug between the armrests, so it'll actually hold itself up. But it's pretty easy to move down. It's not like it's super snug, so turn the truck on just to get it running. So radio turns on. That'll be backup camera. This will be voltmeter. That's mids and highs amp. And then bass. Now the thing I forgot to show, which I think I have in another video, is this switch here, which is the LEDs to work on the bottom essentially. So that's sort of the work light if I ever need it for convenience. So that's there, and then I'll be driving right here, and I'll be able to rest my arm here, be able to use my PAC LC1 right here, and if I need to pop that open, get what I need in there. 2 cup holders. So pretty happy with how the layout is from this, the first time you actually sitting in it, built with it in here. So the height was luck, pretty much. I just went off the last one and added a lid to it. Bass knob, I just went with a good guess because my other one was right here, which still kind of would have worked, but this is a little more relaxed. So